Morning class. Today we are discussing surface finishing. By surface finishing, we mean the finish that we use in delivering job. Either polish, either paint, either plastic laminate. You know, you have different types of surface finishing. But the ones that we'll be dealing with concerning this class is number one, surface polishing. Surface polishing. Then from surface polishing, then you can now have the branch where you can apply it with spray. You can also apply with what? Brush. Then the next one is also it's not painting, it's not polishing, it's painting. Painting also, you can apply same thing. You can apply with spray. You can also apply with brush. Spraying with spraying, you have a lot of equipment, a lot of machines that you need to spray. This one is what? Manual. Usually manual. But before you get to this point, there is a major milestone you have to overcome first.
And paper.
Surface preparation. So this is the major milestone you have to achieve before you can even begin to apply either your paint or polish. Or else the material you use in either painting or polishing is a waste. For example now, look at this wood now. You now started carrying polish or whatever, started polishing it, it will not come out fine. You have to first of all prepare the surface before it can accept polishing. So, and what are the steps you need to take to achieve that? Number one, planing the wood. It's either you plane from planing machine, but the best way is that you first of all plane from your planing machine. Plane from machine. The next step is you plane by your hand by smoothing plane. Then the next step, you can tell me the next step. The next step to this is no scraping. Use your scraper. Because at times you have contours or grain of a wood. Some grain of wood can be like this. If you plane through this side, maybe you are applying your plane through this side. This side might be smooth, while this side will be peeling. I don't know, maybe you've noticed that. Or if you plane a wood throughout from the machine, when they come out from the other end, one side can be very smooth, the other side might have what we call they call it oshi. So the grain is going against the blade of the planing machine. That's just what happened. The grain, if the grain is going the direction of the blade, it will be smooth. But if it's going against it, it will bring out hair, or it's so rough somehow. That's where scraping comes in.
That
means after you play, you scrape.
How do you scrape?
Then how do you scrape? You use a scraper. You have wooden scraper. Not the type of
painter
so that you have that looks like this. Not this one. This one is usually not. The carpenter scraper, this is how it looks. You can go and buy it. You have different products. Stanley. So this edge will be very sharp. You draw it.
Okay.
Yes, you draw it to yourself.
Those that used to do, was it or POP used to use it for screening?
For POP people, you know that one, that they all still have hand now. But for furniture, for real furniture, it doesn't have hand. Just go to a tool shop, you will see. I tell them that I want to buy
Furniture.
wood scraper.
Wood scraper.
Tell them I want to buy wood scraper. And the local furniture, you don't usually go and buy this. What we do is that we make it. And what do we use to make it? Your saw. The normal saw. Any yes now, any saw that is very, this is, let's say this is the size of your saw. This is the handle, then this is the blade. Most time, any saw that is very good, that is very sharp, that saw. So you grind up the teeth, then you dull the edges on the grinding machine, then you sharpen it on your oil stone, then you need to use it to scrape. That's a deeper, that scraping is a deeper part of furniture, because that's what really brings out the beauty of wood. Not all this grinding and all this, it doesn't bring out the beauty of wood. So then another deeper part of this scraper is that when you want to sharpen it, after sharpening it on your stone like your normal blade, right? Then you still have to use your chisel to grind the teeth. Let me see how I can show that. So let's say this is your scraper, this is the handle, because it's just a thin blade. There is a way you grind in such a way that the tip of your scraper will become like this. Very sharp. Very sharp like this. That's what we use in scraping. No, maybe you can check, you can do the practical one day. So that's, I think you get that, you get the idea.
Yes.
So you can go and buy and practice it, or you cut the saw, grind it and sharpen it. So after scraping,
But the saw, it should be saw that we
it should be a saw that is very, when you sharpen it, it will sharp. But there are some saw, there are some fake saw that they just cut ordinary steel to produce. That one, if you sharpen it, you not sharp. If you want to grind it so that the man can come out sharp, like I draw it, it will be bringing out wire to be removing. Instead for it to sharp and able to cut, it just be bringing out wire. So the next step is the sanding. Using sandpaper. The use of sandpaper. So this sandpaper stage, so let me bring it out now. It's another big stage that you need to know. First of all, start depending on the type of wood you are using. If you are working with a very, very hard wood, at least after you are scraping, you're supposed to start with nothing less than a B36 grade of sandpaper.
And the sharp one.
Yes, very sharp. Very sharp. We call it in the market just a sharp. Although they will ask you the number. If you don't know, they just cut anyone and give you. So after this, after applying this thoroughly, and you see that your wood is even, you can now move on to P8. Depending on the type of wood, you can move first of all move to P50. Great. Then you move to P8. Then you move to P100. Then you move to P120. Then you now move to P220.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you want to really achieve a very nice finish, now move to P220. So after this 220, so should you be written all this, have you?
Yes, sir.
So after this 220, you can now begin to apply what we call undercoat or undercoatings. How do I write apply?
Double P. Double P. Right.
Double P.
Okay, double P. Okay, I know that. What is double P? So you apply your undercoatings, or you call it primer. This also you can also apply by the use of either, depending on the job you are doing. You can also apply by the use of
Machine.
brush or spray machine. And we have different types of primers. If you want to finish your job or your products or your furniture with paint, you have lots of primers you can use, starting from we call it putty, but it's not the putty that we use in filling yes, we call it putty. It's inside half liter, 1 liter gallon. There's another one we call Sippins. This is a German product, it's a very good product, Sippins. Then there are several other products that is out now, but the general name for them is putty. You mix it with thinner. Yeah, if it is wood, if it is polish you are doing, this is for painting, usually for paint. If you are painting, if you are polishing, use what we call sanding sealer. Those that came to my workshop will have seen this now.
Yes.
When we are doing that time.
Yes.
After sandpapering, after doing everything, after applying all grades of sandpaper, after applying putty to fill all the holes, the next thing is you apply sanding sealer. This sanding sealer is meant to seal the pores. You know, this wood like this, as you are seeing, it has pores. It has pores where water moves around. So it's meant to seal, either we call it pores or holes on the wood. Here also, you apply first coat, second coat. The first coat, when you apply the first coat, you sand it. So you are getting what I'm saying now. When you apply the first coat of sanding sealer, you sand it. You can use at this point now, you now use very fine. Okay. Okay, cut it. Let me do it properly. Coat, you sand it with, you can sand it with P220. You can still sand with P220. Then you apply.
P220 is smooth.
It's very smooth, smooth sandpaper. Usually comes in paper set.
Like the ones the carpenters use.
Usually comes in paper like this. All these other ones, all these big ones, usually comes in roll. Usually comes in roll like this. Although we have the paper size of them, but it's not advisable for you to buy very sharp sandpaper in paper size. not advisable because it will, because of the coarseness, when you are using it on this thing, you just put it like this, the paper will tear. So this one is made, the back is made of fabric, very thick fabric.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Mr. Kennedy said someone who is very good with money is going to Ibadan. Come and see.
If you're here to pick up your manual, January, go and meet Mr. Kennedy.
So, okay, then you can continue. So, it's advisable you buy the one with the cloth. Even the roll one sef, the one they measure in yard, because this one they measure in yard. This one they measure in yard. Too, you have the paper roll too, but it's not advisable you buy the paper type. Because it gets spoiled easily. Although it's a bit cheaper, but it gets spoiled easily. So when you apply the first coat of sanding sealer, you sand it, you after sanding it, you leave it for like 48 hours. Or let's say if you are using high grade, that's another thing, you are using high quality sanding sealer. Some of the products we have now, we have who knows those sanding sealer. We have Corasin, very high grade sanding sealer. It's about 12,000 or so now. 11,000 plus 4 size. 4 liter. Before things just, the price of things just get size skyrocket this time. Before now, this one now maybe 3,000, 3,500 or something. Everything just jump. You go to 4,000, you get to 8,000, you get to, that's why we are here now. Close to around 11,000. Then you have Zena coatings. See, all these are our local sanding sealer here. This you cannot get online, you cannot get anywhere except somebody that is practicing in Nigeria here. Even somebody that is practicing around Lagos here. Because when I went to Abuja to work, it's another type of sanding sealer we met there. There are another producer there. So their own, I think, I will remember their name. They have, I can't remember the name, but I remember I will send it to the platform. They have different, this one usually comes in plastic gallon. So we have Zena coatings, we have cedar, we have Premier, one from Premier Paints, we have Google, we have there is this camp PLC paints too. They too they have. So all these ones, the job we are doing must be a very high quality job. One, then two, it must be that the client is paying very well, or else you can't afford all this. They are very, very expensive. You still buy thinner to apply on it, but if you use this with a well surface, you get a nice finish. So you can apply this, you can repeat this process, this coat, you can repeat it 4 times. The second, third and fourth time, the sandpaper you will be applying will be the last smooth 400 P400. Sure, you know that I jumped the process. I don't want to be repeating. So the first coat, second coat, third coat, fourth coat. So by the time you are getting to third and fourth coat, you should be using P400 sandpaper. Very smooth. Even if you hold the sandpaper like this, you will not be feeling any abrasion on it. It will be as if it's ordinary paper, but it has fine particles because it's made of glass. The material they use in making the sandpaper is made of glass particles. So be very fine, very fine particles, but it's still sand. So after this, that is when you can now say I want to go and apply either my polish. Try to do a high polish. And we will clean that up, I think. So then you can now apply your polish.
That's a question.
Okay.
That's something that you cannot apply it when using paint.
We do apply it when using paint, but at times what we do is that if we are using paint I've cleaned all that seedings. Okay, we can mix sanding sealer together with it has to be high quality sanding sealer. We mix it together with putty. No, we put thinner. That one is standard. Because usually come thick. And then for it to dry quick. So, but if it is high quality sanding sealer, even if you do not apply thinner, it will dry instantly. As you are applying like this, maybe 5-10 minutes to dry, to touch. Like you touch it like this, do not stick to your hand again. If it is high quality, but if it is low quality, like maybe hours, 3, 4, 5 hours. So you mix what do you call it? Your sanding sealer with any of this. If you are doing paint, you do that also. It makes the job very nice, very smooth.
Apart from thinner,
you can use to mix all this one. Thinner still vary. We have thinner too. Thinners still varies. You have the high grade of thinners. There are some. You cannot buy the nitrocellulose paint now. There are some paints that they are nitrocellulose. Cannot put petrol. If you put petrol, it become amala.
Sir, from this
you can use it for standing sealer also.
Petrol is not advisable. Petrol no, is not advisable. You can use it for
painting.
You can use it for painting of paints that are low quality.
That are low quality.
Low quality. If you are using a very high quality paint, you have to use high quality thinner. If you are mixing some primer, what we normally use is slow thinners. Because this one now, the gallon of 5 litre now, I think is around 10,000 naira. 9,500, 10K. And where this one is around 4,500.
You mean the slow thinner, sir?
Yeah, slow thinner.
Sir, I think sir, I think from that name, nitrocellulose.
And it's 4 liters. Usually come in 4 liters. The low quality thinners come in 4 slow thinners come in 4 liters.
Plastic.
But is used for drying.
It's not only for drying. If you want to use your spraying gun, the space.
And mixing also.
Yes, for mixing it so that it can come out from your spraying gun.
Not the tip.
The space that the holes that they put your spraying gun is very tiny. So if the particles of the material you are spraying is still thick, it will just be forcing itself out like a spit, or it will not come out.
So it lightens the texture.
The texture, the thickness of the material. That's what thinner do now. That's what thinner do. You also use kerosene. If you are using low quality paint, let's carry on with our class already. If you are using low quality paint, you also use kerosene to mix. But that type of paint will not dry on time. You use it for painting burglary and all that. 3 days you still get there, still touch it, still be melting.
Yes, sir. I think what I observe is that from the word nitrocellulose thinners, you should know it's specifically designed for wood.
No, not for wood only. For both wood and even metals, plastic and all that. But it's just that they are high quality thinners that they can make your work dry fast. And what is the essence of drying fast? Essence of drying fast is that when you spray dust, nylon, whatever that is flying around, once your job is dry, it's even if you stay on it, it will not gum.
You don't need to clean it.
Just dust it off, it will not gum on it. But if you use low quality material, if dust is flying around that, it will go to your job, then it will not repeat. So that's just the essence of high quality paint or thinner.
And also, I think when we are spraying our jobs.
Sorry, another thing that I remember now is that if you are using high quality paints and thinner, when you spray, at times you spray surfaces like that, or you spray door. When you go back there, maybe the material comes out much in one certain area, because at times when you are moving your hand and all that, maybe you look back and the material pour on a point too much, instead of it, if it is a low quality paint, you will see it drawing down and it's a mess of your job. But if it is high quality paint,
To dry.
most times if you just blow a little here it will dry off. To still make your job look even, to not show all those but low quality paint, even if it's not too much, if you just drag it a little like this, you see all those dragging here and there. It will not make your job look professional at all. No matter how whatever surface preparation you have done, the paint will mess it up. That's why it's best. The better thing is that you get quality material with quality thinner. But that comes with a cost, so you let your clients know. Many clients that are doing job, you let them know want this job to come out nice. So that's why when you see a well finished job, you know that they use a very good quality material. Look at somebody that is asking for how this is your spraying gun. This is the handle. Spraying gun, yes, this is the mouth. This is the trigger. Your spraying gun has a trigger, then the hose connected to the tank, compressor or whatever. So if you have enough thinner in your paint or in your sanding sealer, you will see something like this. Yes, it will come out. Yes, you can control it so that it opens very wide and it cover a wide range of surface at a time. But if you don't use enough thinner, your material will be coming out like urine. And it will spoil your job. It will spoil your job. At times the material, the gun will not work again. So, and I've given you idea of those prices and whatever. So it depends on the job you are doing. If you are doing high quality job, go for high quality material. If you are doing low quality job, you can go for low quality material. But at times we mix the two so that the job will not be outrageous. Your cost will not be outrageous. I'm painting a boat for a boat company. I don't know maybe the branch that we use a block branch. A boat company on the island. So we want to apply the paint. We use high quality, what do you call it, thinner and material to do the finishing. But when we are applying our primer and others, we use so that because we not be much. All our primer and others we use low thinner. At times we just pour a little nitrocellulose in it so that it just dry and down and all that. So any question on this aspect? So once your surface is well prepared, then you apply the finishing. Bam. You are good to go.
You surprised me. Okay. I got that shock.
What shop is shaking it?
That is why you are painting boats again.
You are waiting what?
You are painting boats.
Okay now, yes now.
Especially when you work in Nigeria, you have to have the sense to be able to do
Yes now, to do white
don't
paint.
be share body go won't miss the body, you know the top of
So I do paint both paint and when it gets to both painting and anything marine job, it's another different whatever entirely because we have a wide range of material again. Let me just yes, that cannot get rust easily.
Sir, that is what again, sir.
Generally. Because you don't know you have any question? You have several types of paints. All these ones, I'm not supposed to teach you all these ones. They are usually used for the bottom of the boat that usually goes to the water.
Anti-water.
Anti-fouling.
Alright.
In this one, if you place any object in the sea for like 2 months, 1 month, you will see some like
green
what do
algae.
you call it? What?
like mushroom.
Because you're
Algae.
growing out of that thing. So this thing will not allow it to grow because once they grow, they begin to rot in your boat and material, whatever material, if it is wood or if it is plastic, you begin to eat it. They want to put their roots inside. And once your boat begins to leak from under, you know that. You are going for them. Epoxy.
Fouling.
Epoxy finish. Usually use this one for the floor of the boat. Because they usually there is always water all the time. So it prevents. And we usually we use this one for office finish also. And factory floors.
Okay. I can remember one time that
It usually come in grey
grey, yeah, exactly.
and it's very expensive. So it seals off whatever so that when maybe water pours, chemical pours down, oil pours down, it will not be able to penetrate.
And it lasts longer than the cement.
It's very strong and then you can wash it off and it comes clean again and it's very beautiful. Then you have different other paints also. You have red oxide. All this one like primer too. You have your red oxide. You have your silver finish. It's also if you notice all this if they say they want to do water for your village these very big tanks what they normally do you see that after they paint it red oxide whatever oxide they use after they will still paint it this silver finish paint. What is the essence? The essence is for you to protect that steel but it's exposed to all weather rain will beat it everything will beat it then there is still water inside so that it will not get rust within a very short period. So we still have so that you can go and do further research on finishing, surface preparation and all that. So any question? No question. We go for practical. What's the time now? You can shut down the video. You need your PPE now, your hand glove. Anybody that is using, anybody that is using smooth and whatever, use your hand tools. See Agatha taking the lead now in PPE. Where are your helmets now? Where are your helmets now?
That one was done.